ain't chasing perfection, I'm chasing growth. Every day, a better me.
I had to sit with myself in the quiet. No distraction, no noise to deny it. All the excuses I used to defend started sounding weak when I faced them within. I blame my past for the way I react, blamed other people for what I lack, yeah. But healing start when you tell the truth, yeah. Can't grow strong if you hide the root, yeah. I seen potential I never applied, yeah. Dreams I postponed just feeding my pride, yeah. I asked God why I'm stuck in place. He said you comfortable, that's the way.
If I want change, I gotta move. If I want light, I face the truth. I can't pray for growth, then run from you.
I just wanna be a
better me. More love, less ego in me. Closer to who God made me to be. Every day step faithfully. I don't need the old version back. I'm letting go, I'm done with that. I'm becoming who I'm meant to be. God shaping better me.
I stopped waiting for a perfect time. Started working on my inner mind. Discipline where my feelings felt. Choosing growth when comfort, yeah. I ain't competing with who ahead. I'm competing with thoughts in my head. Every bad habit I entertain is just another broken chain. So I wake up and I pray first. Even when change feel like it hurt. Consistency over high. Daily steps overnight. I fall short but I don't quit. God still working brick by brick. I ain't finished, I admit, but I'm further than I've ever been.
Mold me, shape me, even when it breaks me. Teach me, guide me, keep your hand beside me. I just wanna be a better me. More love, closer to who God made me to be. Every day, step faithfully. I don't need the old version back. I'm letting go, I'm done with that. I'm becoming who I'm meant to be. God shaping a better me.
Yeah. I spent too long trying to control everything. Then I realized peace starts when you let go and let God. I used to grip light tight with both hands closed, trying to force outcome nobody knows. If it didn't move how I planned it to go, I stressed all night like I lost control. I carried weight that wasn't mine to hold, trying to predict every twist in the road. But every time I try to run ahead, God slow my steps just to clear my head. I thought surrender meant losing the fight, but sometimes surrender the reason you right. I had to learn faith, ain't proving you strong. It's trusting God even when things go wrong. Every burden I release, turn into a deeper peace. When I stop trying to see it all, I hear the quiet when he calls.
Let go and let God. He sees the road ahead when I can't understand. He's guiding every step. Let go and let God.
No reason to fear the fall. What's meant for my life won't miss me at all.
Let go and let God.
I was fighting battles I couldn't win, arguing with fate, wrestling with them, trying to control what people say, trying to control how things would play. But peace came when I stepped aside, when I stopped feeding my ego and pride. Some things only heaven can fix, some storms only patience can mix. I stopped chasing answers overnight, started trusting divine inside. God don't rush what he refined, everything unfolding in time.
Take my worry, take my doubt, take the fear, I'm letting out. Lead me forward, light the way, I trust you more. With every let go and let God, he sees the road ahead when I can't understand. He's guiding every step, let go and let God.
No reason to fear to fall, what's meant for my life won't miss me at all.
Let go and let God, he sees the road ahead when I can't understand. He's guiding every step, let go and let God.
No reason to fear to fall, what's meant for my life won't miss me at all.
Let go and let God.
Now I breathe deeper when trouble appear. Not every storm, something to fear. Some of them lessons shaping the soul, teaching patience, teaching control. Lost the plan, but I hold it light, knowing God adjust the flight if he redirect. I trust the design, his wisdom greater than mine. So if the future's still unclear, I'll keep walking without the fear. Cause when I loosen my grip on the odds, I finally let go and let God. Not everything needs my control, not every answer needs to be known. Sometimes faith simply means let go.
Try to hit me left, try to hit me right. Thought he'd catch me slipping in the middle of the night, but he didn't know I've been up talking to the king, pouring out my heart, letting Jesus do his thing. I got my war clothes on, I got my armor tight. I've been in the secret place, I've been in the light. So bring your
Yeah. First giving honor to God, to Miss Carol who had first brought me and my moms, to the church where I know I ain't been in so long. I just pray that when I call they still pick up the phone. Yeah, with judgment coming from all angles. I'll never defend myself for approval from strangers when they don't give a damn about my kids. Since you ain't gotta pray for me, just pray for them. And pray for my mama, pray for my sis. We miss my granny, we need her at times like this. To think I prayed for the world to be back open, just to lose both of my grandparents to COVID. And pray for every one of my little cousins, who was really more like sisters and brothers. I gotta thank them for sharing their dad, cause growing up he was really all that I had. You know, growing up at a young age, my pops got deported to Jamaica, and my uncle stepped up and was the father I never had. So when I say like, gotta thank my little cousins for sharing their dad, they really shared their dad with me. He was the father figure I never had. And he really part of the reason why I am the way I am today, and why I'm as successful as I am in this very moment. Instead of arguing on live, I should have prayed with T-Fly. I could have got straight to the point instead of letting jokes fly. I should have called Ty, cause he don't struggle with his pride. If it was up to him to push to still be alive. So pray for me, pray for YG, pray for PC, pray for TC, pray for Reem, Ace, Jade, and Clean, India and Ty, forever be the squad. Gotta pray for Teddy, gotta pray for Lays, Big S and Lil S, I love them both the same. They're a big part of the reason why I didn't bang, and that's a big part of the reason I'm still here today. So pray for Miko and pray for LMA. Everything we done together kept our family straight. Pray for anybody rocking the 10 Summers chain, and any other homies that I didn't name. You know, it's a lot of homies I ain't naming shit, man. Pray for B-Wade, a real childhood friend. Pray for Nora, my assistant, man. Pray for Shako, the handicapped foodie. Pray for my engineer, David. We've been in this motherfucker day in, day out, blood, sweat, and tears for 5 years. Pray for my niggas, Day Day and Glove, man. Them niggas kept us safe so many motherfucking nights. Pray for my nigga Uno, too, man. You know, I can't do this shit without thanking that nigga K-Dot, man. He came through, swang through with the #1 right before the album drop. I ain't even need no rollout. So you gotta pray for him. Pray for Auntie Diane, Roddy, and Kiefer, too. And last but definitely not least, you gotta pray for all my kids, Kai, Connor, Cody. Most definitely gotta pray for the apple of my eye, the love of my life, Brittany. And BB McFarland, the newest addition to the family. And even if I ain't say your name, you know what's up with me. I pray to God direct my steps on this path I'm going. Give me peace of mind so that I stay focused. Give me discipline so that I keep going. To the gym even when results ain't showing. Lord, give me the faith I need to move mountains. Give me financial freedom, know that there's no accountant that's more able than you. There's no problems on this earth greater than you. And if it's your will, then let me do everything that I was created to do. Help me change lives, like you changed minds, like you changed moms. How could I forget how you made a millionaire out of 15 cents? With $1 in a dream, wasn't always what it seemed. Sometimes I couldn't see, but I still believed. And then you made it real, you gave me everything I need. And all I had to have was the faith of a mustard seed. So the point of this album is to have faith.
Yo, what's the deal,
No matter
chat?
what field
What's
of
up,
work you
man?
in, no matter what you doing
What's
in
up,
life.
everybody? How you guys doing? Good morning. What's up, Robius? How you doing? How you doing?
God knows what. As long as you keep God first, you'll be alright. I've always had the ultimate confidence. I've always believed in myself. And I always strive to be the best I can be.
How you doing, man? How you doing? Doing Gucci? Oh, man. Gold is pushing up here. Probably a monthly top wick. Yeah. A monthly top wick. Shout out to 8 viewers right now. What's up? What's up? What's the deal today, gang? Give me a second. All right. Let me do the top down here. Let's start with the weekly time frame. Right? Starting with the weekly time frame. Some FOMO check today. Rico, how you doing, man? All right. So the weekly time frame, as you can see here, we got what we got here. We got a rebroke of the lows here, right? So the target almost hit on the on the weekly, but didn't push through. We got a support level right here. It rebroke the low. The target almost hit. So I'd say I am gonna consider this as a target because we rebroke the previous candle low already, right? And then why are not pushing through? Because we had a support level on the left hand side and resistance is above here, right? And once you rebroke that, you should push down. Now it push in the different side. So pushing up right now, I'm looking on the top wick on the monthly because as you can see, we're tapping the body of the monthly candle. So if this candle flip bearish, we're gonna create a steeper top wick there, right? We're gonna create like this to move down even further for the rest of the month. But if this candle, is starting to decide and starting to rebroke the previous candle high, man, should move up pretty heavy. All right, let's see. Yeah, that's gonna be the weekly target top almost, but I'm gonna consider that as a, top the target already. Let's drop down to the daily time frame. Okay, the daily, as you can see here, we just um had a closure. We have a bullish candle close, so a new support form right here. There's this above here, and then we got levels that we need to be aware of going up. So as you can see, how many pip we move just for the day? Almost 1,400 pip. So makes sense here. Interesting day today, and probably we don't have any bottom wick too, but there's a lot of volume today, huh? A lot of volume. Let's see on the news what's news for the day. Give me a second. What's the news later tonight? Do we have any news? So later tonight, we don't have any news. We have ADP. It's an orange folder right here. So let's see if we're gonna get some impact later tonight. But this tweet, excuse me, bless me. Based on the request packs and countries, so alarm success during campaign. Okay, this is nonsense. 4 hour time frame here. So the 4 hour time frame, we have a structure. We have support level right here. Resistance. This is gonna be the overall range on price. Okay, so but we have minor levels that we need to be aware of here, but it's already broken. It's already broke. But let's see now. Now what happened here is close, no top wick. I'd say bottom wick is there, but you have a resistance. There's no closure above yet on price. So there's no closure above on this particular price here, right? As you can see, respect this zone on the left hand side. This candle still open, still have 54 minutes for this candle to close. But how many pip we move on 4 hour here? Almost 400 pip. Okay. So that's the four. We still we still didn't close above. Makes sense here. There's a high chance that we can reject. We have levels here too, right? So let's see here. But it's pretty bullish for the day now, right? It's pretty bullish. Look at that. Hourly candle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours of rallying towards to the upside. Look at that, man. Too many sellers has been clapped today. Really. Believe me, too many sellers has been clapped here, right? They're probably gonna take sales around here. The next one's gonna be here, right? Still no reaction, no rejections. The next one's gonna be here, right? So man, today, too many sellers has been clapped, believe me. Right? Look at that. Look at that push. Right, look at that push. Ooh, look at that 50 minutes time frame here. Look at that, gang. The 15 doesn't look good here. Really. Doesn't look good to move down. Why? Because we have this and this and this and this. Too many zones going down here. Too many zones. Look at that. Yep. So what we got here is I'm gonna mark this first as a support level right here. And yeah. I don't want to take sales right now because it's really tough. We're still in the bullish rallying. We still have 51 minutes. This candle can flip bullish, push here towards to this next resistance level. But yeah, this is gonna be my level so far, gang. I'm gonna monitor. We're gonna monitor this price actions here in the zone, and yeah, if there's a lot of volume right here, right now, probably we're gonna grab some trades today on the session. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know in the chat. Shout out to 20 viewers right now. If you are new to the channel, make sure to drop a like and subs to the channel. Who took some buys today, gang? You took some impulse buy? Wow. Impulse buy. Who else got some buys here? Who else took the buys? Miss the entries? For me, nothing yet. Yesterday I didn't take any trade yesterday too. Price action is a little bit choppy, a little bit tricky, so nothing. Nothing. Nothing yet. Rajabang's put 30 minutes looking Gucci. So which one here? Buy stop here on the rebroke. Here, impulse entry. Yeah, impulse entry looks clean here to move up. This is gonna be one of the impulse entry here. Looking Gucci. Impulse. Yeah. After you rebroke this low, should move up. Damn, look at that. Look at this. Look at this early rallying towards to the upside, man. That's why I don't wanna, take that what do you call this? Selling on a green candles. That's really difficult. Look at that 30 minutes time frame too. There's no structure yet. There's no structure yet on price here, right? In 15 minutes time frame too, there's no structure. Look at that. Look at this move. This is not structure. This is just pushing up towards to the upside. Structure should be like this, you're creating and higher highs and higher lows to move up. But this, in one candle can break this, fill this range. One or two candles can move down pretty heavy and correct that move. Chat, any questions? Any questions? Let me know in the chat. 30 minutes closure. Coming right up in 11 minutes here. 4 hour didn't close above. Oh, it closed above. Actually, yeah. Yeah, it closed above. $240 pip range. 9 minutes for the candle to close. Can we close? Damn. I need the support here. We need the support to take a sell going down. I think this will go down to 4670 FBGs. FBGs. I think. You think. FBG. Okay, let's see if we're gonna push down here. You are selling right now or what? Because if you think that it's gonna go down, yeah, you should sell now. Till 4670. Boom, 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 boom. If this candle create a support here, pretty nice. Then the next candle close below support. That pretty much the indications to move down. Waiting to retrace to 4670, then buy. But 80 pip move is still nice. Yeah, 80 pip move is still nice. It's decent, still decent, you know. If you want to capture the 80 pips, you can take that. But for me, nothing for me yet. I need to wait for support form. To be honest, I want to take sales too. I want to take sales, but in this kind of price actions, the momentum of selling is a lot lower right now. Look at this, how the candles are closing here. This candle will tell you the story, right? This candle will tell you the story that indication of selling is lot lower because of the candle closure. The body of the candle is a little bit small, so selling is a lot lower right now. So we should wait. Explain why no impulse on the 15. Because of the wicks here. It's big wick, right? It's a big wick. So you cannot take impulse on the rebroke of the low. This is the sample of impulse entry here. I'm gonna show you. Let's say this candle close bearish, right? So the candles looks like this. This is the impulse that I want. Closure of this kind of candle. Rebroke of the lows. This is the first impulse entries. That pretty much gonna work. Impulse buy. Like 30 minutes. This one. If we're gonna take an impulse here on the rebroke of the high, because it moved a lot already. If you're gonna look for an early time frame, right? How many candles are closing bullish here right now? Like a 10 candles, 10 hours closing bullish. So enable for me to take buys, I need to wait for retracement to form. You know, I don't wanna catch the fallen knife buying here at the top because I wanna take buy because the setup shows buy, but I need to wait for confirmations. I need to wait for a retracement. Because if you're gonna look for the hourly, yeah, hourly is pretty bullish. The 4 hours is pretty bullish. Daily is bullish. But if I'm gonna take buy, I need to wait for retracement to form. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. Even with no top wick, I take the impulse. Yeah, I'm gonna take the impulse. Let's say in it depends on the session, right? I'm gonna take, let's say we have like a momentum of bullish. Let's say the candles are closing like this, right? No top wick. And then open of the hourly candles. Hourly candle, 4 hour candle, or NY session. And then create a bottom wick and then starting to flip bullish. Yeah, I'm gonna take buys on the flip, rebroke of the high, and then yeah, the trade should be like this, buying here. The entry was there. Rebroke of the high. Yeah. That's good because no top wick candle. I know that there's a lot of chance that this candle gonna flip bearish, right? A late candle, you said late candle. But if there's a momentum of buying or selling, momentum, yeah, you should ride the bus to move up, to move down. That's how it works, impulse entries and all. All right, candle close, 30 minutes. Let's see here. Should fill down. No bottom wick. Eh. Eh. Mhm. So for buying right now, we need to wait for retracement here. Otherwise, I'm not gonna touch anything here on price. I'm not gonna trade. Look at that. Look at that, man. Look at this. You don't want to buy here right now. You don't want to buy at the top because we're gonna force the trade. No, we need to wait for retracement to form here. That's the plan. No retracement, no pullback, no structure, no buenos. Right? No buenos, man. That's why I don't wanna, force anything. But if you guys wanna try to buy at the top, you can, You can try it, but for me, no. I don't wanna touch anything here right now. Even selling, no, I'm not gonna touch anything yet. I need to see support and break below the support. We are pretty bullish for the day, but I wanna take sales. I need to wait. We need to wait for the bullish here. Even no trade for me, it's okay. I'm gonna come back tomorrow. Even no trade for the week, I'm gonna come back next week. And no trade for the month, I'm gonna come back next month. You know, even you don't take trades in a day, in a week, in a month, it still does for me. Why? Because I'm adapting. We are in a different cycle. We are adapting on the market condition. That pretty much really important trading. We don't need to force anything for the day to make money. That's why I separate the amateur and then the pro. Separate. FTMO allows for inactive for that long? No. Of course no, bro. Of course no, man. Give me a second, chat. How long they allow it? I think 2 months or 45 days. If you don't take trades in 45 days, yeah. Of course, I don't wanna do that. I can do 0.01 just for active the account. I'm just saying that because we don't want to force anything. We don't want to force any, trades that is not part of our plan. All right, there you go. 7-0. 50 pips from the flip of the candle. Like nice onion here on the 30. I mean, I'm not gonna consider this as an onion because there's no structure here. You know, onion should play when we got a structure. Right? Like this. Then buy, and then candle close bearish. Yeah, this is gonna be the onion. Right? You need to wait for a structure first and then onion should be like that. Because this one, there's no structure here. Look at that. It's just breakout pushing up towards to the upside. So this is a little bit tricky here. A little bit tricky. Yeah. That's trading. You know, we need to wait for an hour, 2 hours. There's no trade. Boom, 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 boom. Chat, any questions? Any questions? Let me know. 1 minute for the candle to close. Nothing, Chad. Nothing, man. What's the plan today, gang? What's your plan today? Oh, oh, what is that? Holy guac. Dang, what is this candle, bro? Hey, hey. Damn, sellers has been clapped once again here, chat. Look at that. What's this? Oh my god, there's tweets or what? Holy smokes. What is this candle, man? 1 minute candle? Ooh, 1 minute candle. Holy 200 pip. Damn, Goldie. Chat. Man. Goldie is pushing. Just push, Goldie. Just push towards all-time high. Push, man. Just push. Holy. What is this? Is a big candle so far for the day. This one, how many people we move? 300. This 200, right? Yeah, almost. Look at that, Goldie. Damn. Gang, stay away. Stay away on gold right now. I'm gonna, stay away. I don't like to force anything here to make just money. No, no buenos. Look at that. I'll just watch the price move today. Look at that. Would you look at that? Really risky here to trade gold. Cannot. Holy. Crazy move. Crazy move. Crazy move. Yeah, big candle now. What's the impact all about news? There's no tweets right now. This tweets that 10 hours ago. So yeah, no, nothing here. Nothing here. Just volume. Just volume here. Holy. It's monthly move. Monthly time frame. Yeah, we always expect a monthly, monthly top wick. We still have 23 days and 13 hours. Look at that. We open up this monthly candle without any top wick, right? And then starting to rebroke the low. Now we probably grabbing top wick here, minimum here, this area, and once this candle reacts, starting to flip bearish, and then rebroke one more time here. Yeah, should feel the wick on the left hand side here, but it takes time. Probably middle of the month. This candle take time to move down because probably we're gonna move down middle of the month here. Daily super bullish here, but no structure been created here on price yet. So yeah, look at that. Look at that move. Look at that. One from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours of pushing up towards to the upside, man. Sellers is clapping. No, they're slapping the ass. They're slapping the face. It's pain. This move, it's pain. This move is really pain, chat. Pain on selling. If you are selling, it's gonna be pain. Pain, bro. Pain. It's a pain in the ass. It's a pain. This move is painful. Painful. Don't chase the move, gang. Don't chase it. Don't chase it. Don't chase it. But this move can correct in just 1, 2 candles. Believe me, 1, 2 candles moving down. It's really hard to catch this flying balloon. Flying balloon towards to the upside. No top wick in the 4. Okay. Makes sense. Now push up more. Where's the next levels? Next levels 4725. Want to engulf? Yep. But I'm worried about on the rebroke of the lows here. Give me a second. So look at this. I'm worried about this monthly candles start rebroke the lows here, right? We still have 23 days and 12 hours here to create a top wick here, right? It takes time, it takes time because it's a monthly candles that need to prints, need to grab orders on for minimum 4,840 area, and then starting to react there because on the we're bearish here, right? We just open up a new candle, but still bearish here on the monthly, right? The weekly here, we tap the target here on price and starting to flip bullish, right? And then once you rebroke this weekly, the next zone is gonna be here and here. So yeah, but right now nothing to worry about here. There's no structure been created here on the hourly time frame, 30 minutes time frame. There's no structure yet, chat. So no, there's no buenos for us, right? I don't want to force anything here for just to make money, right? It's easy to make money, but the question is we are following the rules or no, right? Right? I love to make money, but it's not all about the rules right now. There's no plans, there's no setup, there's no right entries, right confirmations, and all and stuffs. So probably I'm gonna stay away here. I'm gonna call it and come back on an NY session. So if there's a setup entries, take that. If there's no, I'm gonna call it and come back the next day. Come back tomorrow. So yeah, chat. I guess my timer is up. And yeah, man, there's no trade for us today. But it's okay. W stream, W stream, W values today. And I'm going to call it a stream here. Thank you guys for tuning into the live stream today. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. So yeah, keep believing, chat. Okay? So peace and love, everybody. W's in the chat. W's all the way out here. Love you, gang. Peace.
This one wasn't easy to admit, but growth never is. Listen. I used to wear my pride like armor on my chest. Thought being strong, man, I never confessed. I kept my wounds hidden, smile through the strain. Told myself I'm good while I'm drowning in pain. I wanted respect, I wanted control. Didn't know surrender was good for my soul. I pushed people away just to prove I was fine. Didn't realize ego was wasting my time. God kept knocking, locking the door. Thought I knew better, thought I needed no more. But every time I failed, I blamed everything else. Never started to look in the mirror myself. I've been holding on too tight, trying to win every fight. But please don't come with being right. They come when I let go tonight.
I'm putting my pride aside, laying my weapons down. I don't gotta always fight. God got me now. I'm putting my pride aside,
Putting my pride aside,
letting His love decide.
letting His love decide.
I don't need to be in control
To know,
I'll be alright.
yeah. I used to think asking for help was weak. Now I know strength come when you speak. I carry burdens I was never meant to hold. Tried to play grown before my heart was whole. I wanted grace but wouldn't give it back. Wanted mercy but stayed on attack. God checked me gently, said look inside. You asking me to heal what you keep feeding with pride. I lost moments trying to prove a point. Lost peace chasing every disappointment. Now I choose growth over winning debates. I'd rather be healed than dominate. If you gotta humble me, then humble me right. If I gotta be still, I wait on your light. Take this weight, take this fight. I trust you more than my own
Putting
self.
my pride aside.